Hi, I'm Dennis Washington from Cross Digital and CrossDig.com with your weekly pep talk, Facing Your Fears. I was recently reading a story about a lady named Melissa Hawkinson, 41 years old, from Florida, driving her 5-year-old twins home from school when she saw a splash in the lake up ahead. When she got there, she saw a car sinking into the water. She jumped out, jumped in the water, and swam out to the car where she found a 5-year-old boy strapped in his car seat inside the car. She tugged and pulled on the door. Finally got it open. She got the boy out, swam back to shore where more people had gathered to help her and the boy safely onto the shore. The driver, the boy's father, he had already gotten out of the car too. Police later determined that to be a suicide attempt on his part. Now, as I read this story, the thought crossed my mind, what makes people brave? Melissa's no first responder. She's a stay-at-home mom. But that day, she did what no one else on the shore did. She jumped in the water. She jumped in and swam out to that car, risking her own life without knowing who was inside the car or what caused it to crash into the water. Did someone teach her to do that? Is bravery learned, or is it a quality we are born with? Psychologists have done studies for years on this, and what they've learned is brave people do not succumb to fear. In fact, and listen to this real carefully, fear strengthens them if they understand the threat. We're naturally afraid of what we don't know, the unknown. But if you know how to swim, you practice it often, then you're more likely to be willing to rescue someone drowning than if you've never swam before or if you're afraid of swimming. In the case of Melissa, she wasn't afraid of rescuing someone because this wasn't the first time she had faced fear. Years earlier, she performed CPR on a car crash victim until paramedics arrived. Before that incident, she says she didn't know how to handle herself in an emergency, but now she says she has confidence in her ability to perform under pressure. For you, the feeling of fear, of danger, may scare you, and that's okay. We all can't be brave at everything. But if you practice every day trying to be the best human being possible, then you can be brave doing that. Even when you face hard times, sickness, death of a loved one, financial hardships, keep this in mind. The more you practice being good, the less scared you will be when you face evil. I'm Dennis Washington with Cross Digital and CrossDig.com, your weekly pep talk, Facing Your Fears.